Well guys, we're back here for day, well it's like 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know. One day, half day I set the tank, half day I dug the ditch. Not getting in a ball of fire anymore right now. Well, day whatever. We're running hard pipe and everything into the to the field. We got this black cat that I tried petting this morning and he mauled my hand. He was being all friendly. I went to pet him and he was just turned into like a lion. So we got to get this down here and then get it 90'd in or whatever we're gonna do. We got to figure out this bend coming in here. We got a heck of a rain last night, so hopefully this will dry out. Then I want to take some of this dirt and fill some of these low areas in before we actually start energizing this with some fluid. You know what I'm saying, guys? What the hell? Got a bug on my camera. So we'll get this thing hooked up. Idaho couldn't make it today. Well, he could. I told him I was going to text him this morning. I didn't. He's out wrestling the geese out of his pond. He's worried about them geese in his pond. When you get older like that, you let the little things get to you. I said, just shoot them things. He said they're 15 grand a pop if it gets caught. I said, well, don't get caught. Do y'all have any fittings in there? Yeah. Do y'all have the 45 or anything? Or? Oh, cool. Oh, that's for the Schedule 35 though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't think that'll work.
Well, we're gonna need something.
It's always something. I might be able to dig that bank out. This lid set back on the tank, got the filter in there. Brandon's plumbing into the tank, or into the field. Now I'm gonna take some of this nasty rocky material here and backfill the trench with so I can have the good stuff for back grading. Looks like almost like concrete washout or something. Backfill for this pipe. Kind of a little gravelly mix. That laid in there real nice. Now we're going to dig back here so we can get our tie-in into here from house to tank. That's an old, I think it's a clay pipe. So I was just telling Brandon, my buddy Ben borrowed my cutoff saw. I didn't even think nothing about it. So shoot, I won't have no need for that here. I need to cut that and this tank probably. Hopefully this tank's old enough. This house was built in the 50s. Hopefully it'll just busted up. Hey, how you guys doing there? Man, I got my new thing here. It's all stiff. The other one busted. Hydraulic persuasion here. Yeah, I don't want to bust that other piece. What if I get the sludge and bust that bell? Let's hope this tank busts apart easy. Like I said, my saw is loaned out. Ooh, it's always a good sign. one like that before, a 2-piece lid. That's a first. The guys that pumped it said it was only about 500 gallons. Oh, look at that. It's like just 3 pieces set on top of there. Smells ripe. Woo! God, that's a nasty one. Ooh, that. Oh my God, that was bad. Oh my God. I smelled some bad. Oh, I smelled some bad ones before. That was fucking bad. Oh my God. Whew. I believe if I had anything to eat, I puked. Oh my, that was bad. Oh, golly. Oh my God. That would gag a maggot. I don't even want to go over there. It's so bad. I mean, I've smelled them before and they're bad, but that is downright a smell that. Let's slide some of this dirt in there. Hopefully it cover that smell up. Oh my goodness. Woo! Wow. That would gag a maggot. Holy smokes. Let's jump in the $2.99, finish that sucker off where we got some shelter from that smell. Man. If I could play other people's music on these videos, I'd put what's that song? Ooh, that smell. Who sings that? I'd definitely put that on there because ooh, that smells right. I don't even know if I should say right. I should say ripe. Golly. This is gonna settle a bunch because we got them in there. That way I'll maybe move them around with the hoe a little bit. Phew. Man. Guys, I probably would have got in there and busted that up a little bit better, but I didn't want to blow my damn esophagus out this morning puking. Man. I should have left it like that, let Brandon get a hit of that. Now that's the stuff that killed Elvis. That fried Elvis's skull right there. Man. Elvis's brain got melted on septic tank solutions. Woo! Brandon's back with all the parts and pieces. See, that's what I say, guy. I like working close to home. We've already made a couple trips to the house, but on the other hand, if I was going to a job further away, I'd have my truck packed up with all them fittings and stuff I would need. Or after the first time I had to run get some, I'd buy triples and quadruples of everything. I gotta put this lid over here in its resting place. Throw it back here in the weeds. Man, you missed it. When I broke that lid, oh my God, it stunk so bad.
I'm glad I missed it.
I almost puked. If I had ate, I'd have puked. There's no doubt.
Right now, when they sucking that thing out last night, I had to walk away for a second. I went over and got the skids here early just because I was like, dude, I'm about to puke. This is gonna make me sick.
I've smelled a lot of them, over 50 of these, and that's the worst. It's bad, ain't it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I broke that and that just came in the cab. Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll gag a maggot.
That's truly saying, yes, it will. Well, guys, if you remember that bit, that's that one I got to do the edge of my pool. Working good. Never fails when you loan something out, you're going to need it the next day. I told my buddy, I won't be using that sulfur. What was happening, that pipe's kind of brittle, and we were tapping on it. It would keep cracking back and back, so we got to kind of make us a relief cut. Got her all hooked up, and looks like somebody's washing their hands coming out the hot end. Try to get some of this dirt to settle on that tank a little bit better. Do a little persuading. You know what septic season means? Getting our steps in. Yep, you know it. Guys, what do you think the odds is of... Oh, jeez. What do you think the odds is of this stuff being good from last year? Doesn't seem like too good. Oh. Jeez, would you look at this, guys? It's still good. And I got some on my arm to prove it. I think that went it through the skin. I got a liquid nail tattoo now. Oh, man, I need to clean this stuff up. If I only had the time. I got plenty of time, I just choose not to. When you work all day and you don't really feel like messing with it at night, that's how it is. Oh well. Oh, let's get that lid glued on and get our diverter on the pipe. It may be pliable, but it ain't sticky. Let's try to do it to concrete. Now we're making our connection into the tank. See how this goes.
All right. Push it.
You ready?
Yep.
There it goes. You want me to tap it a couple times?
You might need to just. There it is.
Oh man.
Fucking like a glove.
When you think you got it, just that little bit of tap brings it home. Bring it home to me, brother. We're gonna hook the old diverter up.
What is that called?
Diverter pushes everything down.
Oh.
So like, I guess it's a diverter, that's what I call it. But when your solids come, they hit that and pushes them down so they settle.
Oh, okay.
So they settle in the bottom of the tank, then your fluids rise to the top, and that's what goes out that way. And then we got the filter on this end. So I need to pull out and clean up every 6 months.
Yep.
Set this lid back on there. Up. Thank you, brother. Teamwork. Always looking ahead. See how I painted my chains orange, guys? That was one of them real rusty ones I got with the trailer. A little orangey on it. I think I'm gonna take all my chains and collar coat them at my buddy Daryl's paint booth. Get this thing backfilled. Well guys, that's about it for today. Not getting in too big of a ball of fire. It's Friday before the 4th of July weekend. I was gonna go up here. We got to do his driveway. I got the X mark there for Huber to bring the dirt. So I kind of waited around a little bit. It's a little bit afternoon. I got to dig this out right here and extend his driveway. I was gonna start on that today, but I thought, nah, we'll just save that for, what is it, Wednesday or something next week. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Well, you will be staying tuned because I'm going to make this all one of the same video. Till next week. Hope you enjoy 4th of July. Well, guys, welcome back. It is Thursday after the 4th of July. And here's where we are on this one. Last time you guys seen us, well, you'll see is it's on this video. You see what we're doing. So yesterday was the Wednesday at the 4th of July, and it was the most Wednesday that ever felt like a Monday. And I was hauling gravel here, dug this out, graded that up back there, and to get out the new point back from here is an 1.5 hour round trip. And you guys know how I love trucking. So I wasn't in the very best of moods, and it was a Monday, Wednesday. Today's a Thursday, Monday. Feels like a Monday. This is where I'm at. But I made another trip this morning. I'll show you back here. I'm gonna get the rake out and hit these edges. And that should be it. Close to home, so I ran, got the tractor. Apologize, guys, that I didn't show you much, but I just wasn't into it. Here's how this turned out. This turned out really good. Brought the Harley rake here. He wanted me to grade this back up here, so I brought the Harley rake and raked it all out, and then the stuff we dug out from there I dumped back here and raked it out. Turned out nice. Still got some low spots, but I had one load of dirt hauled, and this other stuff you can't work with it. So I'm gonna load the Harley rake up, and then the tractor, get that back to the house, and then come back here and get those two, and then we are off to the next adventure, which I don't even know Supposed to start a septic at tanks come tomorrow, but I can't get approval on my septic, so I don't know. Made a call to the health department. I haven't heard nothing yet. But guys, that's how this was turned out. Like always, you know what to do. Keep banging them.